Certified and I like watermelons.
No, you don't look like you love watermelons. I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Hi, my name is Tapua and I love food.
Hell no, you don't. You don't. I disagree.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel, and I love strawberry.
You said your name is?
Emmanuel.
No, you don't. You don't like strawberries.
I'm Fauziat and I love reading novels.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
My name is Semmanda Rodney and I love social media.
You said your name is?
Semmanda Rodney.
Oh, yes, for sure. You love social media. I agree 100%. So if they get it right, please give them an applause, okay?
Hi, I'm Gcinile Mapanzeni, and I love swimming.
No, you don't like swimming. I can tell. I can feel it.
Hi, I'm Shayla and I love to eat.
No, you don't. You don't even look it.
Hi, I'm Amy Philander and I like breathing.
You said you?
Breathing. I like breathing.
And you're Amy? Yes. No, you don't breathe. You don't like breathing.
Hi, my name is Lucito and I like sleeping. Lucito Kluber.
Yes. I agree. You love sleeping. So please catch on. Yeah?
My name's Atifa and I love lychees.
No. You love lychees tomorrow.
My name is Emmanuel, and I like mangoes.
You're Emmanuel, you like mangoes? Yes. No, you don't. So you guys need to catch on because we need to start, okay?
My name is Prosper Zinatung and I like coding.
No.
I'm Aram and I like eagles.
Okay, I'll try this again. Let me give you some leakage. So
I'm Dewald and I like dancing.
I am Shahir and I love to sing.
Yes, you do. Good.
I am Pushendra and I love pineapple.
Yes, you do. You like pineapple.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, I'm Andile and I like animals.
Of course, good job.
Hi, I'm Madina and I like to listen to music.
Yes, I agree. So, sorry, I missed you. No, it's okay. No. Go ahead so that the guys can catch on. No. Okay.
My name is Emmanuel, and I like emeralds.
Of course. How did you miss that?
Okay, my name is Anesu and I love apples.
Yeah, you look like you do. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay.
My name is Prosper and I love Pinterest.
For sure.
My name is Gcinile and I like grapes.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so if you didn't get it, please talk to our friends who got it, and you can play when you get back to your country. So we introduced ourselves already. Actually, I should have tried one of the chaperones. I should have tried one of the chaperones. So your name and what you like.
Okay, I am Nirupama. I love eating potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're lucky. Is she lucky or she knows? She's lucky. No, okay. Let me try you.
My name is Akusia, and I love apples.
Oh, so nice.
My name is Edward. I love eating.
I agree, you look like it. Okay, so we'll start our presentation. Actually, it's an engagement, guys. It's a conversation, so we're not going to kill you or, drive you crazy with the presentations. You've already been preparing, so it's really a conversation, yeah? So let's talk, okay? Okay?
Yeah, so we're going to try and avoid death by PowerPoint at all costs. So we're going to give you guys more opportunities to talk throughout, right? So firstly, we have introduced ourselves. We are 2 FedEx employees. We represent just over 500,000 employees worldwide. So FedEx has 500,000 employees. On the agenda today, we're going to do a quick overview of FedEx. We're going to go through the dimensions of the organization. We're going to touch on the award that we will be handing over at the end of tomorrow evening. Ruth will take us through our plans to engage Gen Z, which I believe is you guys. And then we'll do a case study. And this is where you guys are going to work with your neighbors, and we'll give you some fun questions to work on for us. So Ruth mentioned this last night on the panel discussion, so I'm hoping you guys paid attention. Anybody knows how old FedEx is this year? Anybody want to guess? Come and pick a chocolate. Want to take him? Yeah. Good. So this year FedEx turned 50 years old. The reason that we resonate with the students and your innovative companies is, as Ruth said, Fred Smith, our founder was a visionary himself. He started the organization 50 years ago, and on the first evening, we had 14 FedEx aircraft that delivered 186 shipments to 25 FedEx US cities. Today, FedEx has 600 aircraft. We deliver 14.7 million shipments every day to 220 countries and territories around the world. So every country you can think of, FedEx is probably there delivering a shipment every day. So, but for FedEx, it's more than just delivering shipments, more than just moving from point A to B. It's about connecting people and possibilities to what is next, and it's about connecting the world. So this is exactly why we wanted you guys to sit next to somebody else, because we want you to connect with the next country, with the next person. And we believe that we've got a role to play in our environment, and we've got sustainability goals that we want to achieve. We've got FedEx Cares around the world, where we do community outreach projects. In South Africa, we paint schools all the time. We send FedEx employees there. In every country, we've got community outreach projects. And I'd like to now challenge you guys as young entrepreneurs of your own organizations. What sustainability projects do you run? You can give me examples in your company currently as it stands today, by show of hand. So outreach, community outreach, that you work with your community. Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So we've connected with our community as a company through market survey. Okay. We are using a monkey survey to do our market research, and also Google Forms. We could create our survey on the platform, then send the links to all our friends, all our families, and also post them on Facebook. Thank you.
Okay, so that's connecting with your community, right? So what I'm thinking of is something that you do that helps your community. Yes?
I am part of Wizards of Tech, and we traveled to a province to talk to the farmers, and we introduced our product, and they liked the idea, and they wanted us to implement it in their area. And yeah, we keep in touch, so I feel like that's how we also work with our community.
That's one. You can get a chocolate, Ruth. You can get a chocolate. Pick one. Yes.
Thank you. My name is Lucito Kluber from Robot Technologies. We, in each and every unit that we sold, we make sure that we buy 2 trees and plant them in different communities.
That's what I'm looking for. You get a chocolate.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening. My name is Prince. In order to keep connected to our community, we donate things to the underprivileged.
Yes. One more. Good. You get a chocolate as well. One more.
We connect with the community. We upskill the youth and people in the community with basic computer training, computing.
Yes. Good. You get a chocolate as well. So, some brief history on FedEx as we move on. Historically, FedEx used to have 4 operating companies within one FedEx corporation. And we've operated like that for close to 50 years, because initially there wasn't 4. And this year, the company has made a very bold decision that what we've done for the past 50 years will not get us through the next 50 years. So we've changed our operating structure completely. We've launched One FedEx, which is a new global platform. All 4 the previous operating companies has been dissolved completely, and we all fall under One FedEx Corporation now. All the assets has been moved to the same corporation, and it was all part of us understanding that the world we live in today is not the same as the world 10 years ago. It's not even the same as the world 5 years ago. And I can guarantee you today, the world we are in now, 5 years from now, it won't be the same anymore. And it's about thinking how your company can remain agile and how you can react to changing environment, the changing outside world. You guys are all in school still. 2 years ago was crazy for you, right? COVID had all of us working from home, going school from home, which is a crazy term because you couldn't see your friends, you couldn't be there in person. And if somebody tells you to get on a Zoom meeting now, it's nothing weird anymore, it's nothing strange. We are so accustomed to it. And 5 years from now, it'll be completely different again. So it's very important for any young startup, any major corporation to remain agile at all times, be ready for change. And as long as you can anticipate change, you will never be forced to change because you'll be ahead of the trend. And that leads us into the FedEx Global Possibilities Award that Ruth and I will be handing out to one of the companies tomorrow. We're looking at 4 critical pillars, if we call it that when we do our judging. Driven by innovation is the first and one of the most important ones. Innovation is not always technological advances. Innovation is any fresh new idea, any different way of doing something. That is the innovation that you bring to the table. Then connecting to new markets, exactly what I said earlier, why we want you guys to mix. It's easy to be successful in your community. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier to be successful in your community than on a continental scale, or a sub-Saharan Africa scale, or a global scale. That is how you measure success of your companies, once you can start branching out to firstly your neighbors, then your neighbors' neighbors, and so it grows from there. Fueling community development. We believe that the only reason to take part in any economic activity would be to uplift the community. All of your companies has created jobs in your community. It has contributed to the economy in some way or other. And the more your companies will grow in the future, the more you will contribute to your communities. And then lastly, but probably most importantly, sustainability and social responsibility. So at FedEx, we've got very ambitious goals. We aim to be carbon neutral by 2040, which is an extremely ambitious undertaking for a company that's got 350,000 vehicles worldwide, 600 aircraft, facilities that run on electricity. It's something that we've committed to, and we are holding ourselves accountable. In South Africa, we've deployed our first 10 electric vehicles, full electric. In Dubai, we've got a full fleet of electric vehicles. By 2030, we will not have a diesel or petrol-powered vehicle on the road anywhere in the world. We would have had them all replaced, from our trucks to our smallest delivery vehicles, to our full electric vehicles. So that's one bit of it. And then we've got a lot of recycle companies that pitched, and companies that use the recycled material. And that speaks directly to this point, that whatever we do today, our kids in the future will have to live with. And we need to be cognizant of that. So innovation, like I said earlier, innovation is not always technological advances. It is any new and different way of doing something. And because I can see you guys are getting tired of my voice now, there is a video I want to play for you. FedEx Data Works is one of the departments in FedEx. They work with data. They do data works. They do all of the data analysis for us. They do data processing, and then they provide us with updates on what's the best way forward. Some of the things we are looking at is artificial intelligence that can predict when a shipment will be stuck anywhere around the world. So before the shipment gets stuck there, it'll be predicted it will be stuck in Charles de Gaulle Airport, and we can preempt and work on mitigating that delay so it still gets to wherever in the world on time, which is what we aim to do. So while we wait for sound, somebody can earn another chocolate. Who wants to earn a chocolate first? Let me not overfeed you with chocolate. Anybody, I'll ask you a random question from what I said. You guys all heard me? Nobody wants a chocolate? But if you can have all the chocolates, nobody wants any chocolates. Yes, you want one. So, how many shipments does FedEx deliver a day? Today. How many shipments does FedEx deliver in a day?
Are you talking about the old one or now?
I'll accept any one of the
50 years ago?
50 years ago or today, I'll accept.
Well, 50 years ago it was 14 a day to with 160 shipments on to 25 countries, I think, yeah. That was 50 years ago, I think. And then now it's 614 planes with, no, wait. It's, okay, wait. Now it's 600 planes with 14.7 million parcels to 220 countries.
You got the new one, right? You can get it. Fine. Give a hand of I'm not going to, I want you to pick.
So I'll ask an easy one. Who's the founder of FedEx? That's a very easy one. I mentioned yesterday. Anyone? No? No one? Okay. His name is Fred Smith. So he's the one that started the company 50 years ago. And who knows when we turned 50? Which month? Which month? I know, it's also difficult for me. So let me give you a hint. It's usually almost, let me see what holiday. Easter holidays. You're close?
May.
April, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, please. Are we good with the sound? Okay.
Down the silos. This is data. This is FedEx data. This is weather in Singapore, traffic in Rome, customs updates from Halifax, the temperatures of packages en route, inventory supplies in Texas, and invoices from Belgium. This is millions of packages around the globe, moving 365 days a year. This is our physical and digital networks connecting and feeding each other to create continually richer data. This is breaking down the silos. This is unlocking potential with a Microsoft collaboration, employing decision science, using machine learning, extracting the most value. This is data generating insights, giving our operators, partners, and customers better visibility, control, and solutions. Creating supply chains that are more predictive and proactive. This is information about the package and the world in which the package travels. This is just the beginning.
Okay, so that is data networks for you. So I'll move to the next slide. So, yeah, I see it. So the role of FedEx, like I said yesterday, we are committed to small businesses, just like the one you pitched today, yeah? Because we believe those are the businesses that will help our company grow, and that's why we participate. Whenever we hear or know that you have a business that you want to start, it's in our interest to support, yeah? We are in over 220 countries, like we said, and we do support small businesses from all over the world. I think I'll go to the next. Yeah. So from what you can see, these are literally small entities that have started from scratch. So your company is not too far from them, okay? And as you're thinking about your company, I'm sure you're looking at the society that it serves, the community it serves, the school that it serves, the country that it serves, the cross-border country that it serves. So we help organizations like yourself to be able to expand to these communities, yeah? Now, I'll talk about your business being a global business. And I'll ask a simple question. Let me give a good example. So I'll start on this table. Do you think your business is a global business? You think it's global? Okay. You can give me a reason. Anyone can answer.
I'm Anisu. Our company is indeed global because the product we have, it comes with a variety of languages which covers all the continents in the world, so anyone, anywhere can use it.
Okay. And then let me ask a question. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you think the screen was made?
Pardon?
The screen of your phone. What country do you think makes those screens?
Probably China.
Okay. And let me ask someone on this table, who makes the motherboard inside your phone? Can you take a wild guess? Americas, okay. Any other guess? China, okay. So you realize that whenever you're working, your own company, whether you think it's global or local, everything you use to create might not have come from your own country, right? So if you're creating it's called the C Côte d'Ivoire company. What's it called?
Simi.
Yes.
It's called Nzrama, but our product is Simi.
Yes. Simi. So as Simi were taking me through their product, they had this gadget, and it was a tablet, right? Yeah, and the tablet is made from different parts of the world. The screen is made from one country, probably the motherboard is made from a different country. And so you realize that to run your company, half the time, your company requires global input, whether you know it or you recognize it or not, right? Cool. Now, fueling community development is very key. And when we as FedEx, when we are supporting supporting small businesses, we do know that those businesses create jobs. So like one of the things I'll tell you for free today that we were looking at is how is your business able to develop the community around? How many people get employment from there? How many people get benefit from your company? So beyond the financial aspect, how many other people are connected to your business? Because we know if we touch one business in one location, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Mauritius, they have families who are working in that organization, and those families are able to thrive as a result. So that's very key for us as FedEx and one of our driving forces. So this is FedEx Cares. So Diva World earlier talked about our sustainability projects and asked you about what you're doing for the community. And I think I saw in a lot of your documents that everyone has one or two things they're doing to serve the community. And so FedEx Cares is at the heart of what we do as FedEx. So all the way from humanitarian relief, making sure the wildlife is taken care of. On the left, you can see that we do grants for small businesses. And that's just because we think that business is beyond the commercial aspect. It's about changing and impacting lives. So what our hope would be is that the Ghanaians make sure that they contribute to their community. The Zambians, the Zimbabweans, Swatinis are able to do the same. If you're from Mauritius, you're impacting your community as well. So that goes in line with our corporate responsibility and what we do. There's a lot of research that goes into it just to make sure that we are sustainable as a business. Like Diva World said, we want to ensure that we are emitting as little carbon as we can, and in 2030, we hope we'll be at net zero in terms of carbon production so that we can leave the world a better place, okay? Now, this is like one of my best topics to talk about. So, have you heard of Gen Z? Who's Gen Z? Yeah, it's you. Okay. What defines Gen Z? So you guys have to be loud. By the way, once you go into the market, yeah, you can't sell your product in a low tone. You need to talk about your product. Like I saw you guys doing this morning, okay? So what defines Gen Z?
Probably
No, somebody else. Who defines Gen Z? Or what defines Gen Z? Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. What I think defines Gen Z is creativity.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Different answer? Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's also lifestyle.
Lifestyle?
Yeah.
Okay. So at what age do we say you're Gen Z?
Maybe the people that are born from the 2000s, the new generations.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So Gen Z is very critical for us, by the way, and we've done research after research with regards to Gen Z. And some of the statistics that have come up in terms of Gen Z is that 56% of Gen Z participate in social buying. So you guys are buying stuff. It seems you have money, okay? And then Gen Z accounts for 1/5 of the total US population. This is a study that was done in the US, so hopefully someone will do one for Africa. But these are just trends that give you an indication of what's going on. And then 89% of Gen Z spends more than an hour on social media daily. And I'm sure there's one who is on social media right now. So you're in there, 89%, okay? Saying hi, like, awesome, wow, commenting on people's posts. So we also find that the Gen Z can increase brand perception. FedEx can increase brand perception within Gen Z to grow the company's reputation. And so we're trying to increase the social media engagement, make sure that you're able to interact with the brand, and we're exploring more partnership opportunities. So this is a study, again, that was done. I'm not going to go into, too much into it, but it's just talking about the platforms that you are spending time on. So in that order, there is YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, BeReal. Which one haven't you used? Or which one are you not aware of? Which one is new to you?
Discord.
Discord? Okay. Which one have you?
BeReal.
BeReal. Maybe you need to find out about it.
Reddit and Twitch.
Okay. Wait. Which one did you say? Oh, Reddit. Okay.
BeReal.
BeReal. Even I want to use BeReal because I want to be real, right? Yeah, no one wants a fake life here. So these are just some of the statistics of the Gen Z platforms that Gen Z is looking at most of the time. And of course, there's TikTok. I don't think there's anyone in this room that hasn't heard about TikTok, unless I'm making a very huge assumption. So 68% of Gen Zs use TikTok, and I believe it's this year that FedEx is now decided to go on TikTok because we do think it's important to interact, to engage with the generation of today. Let me not say future because you're here. And so FedEx want to do as much as we can to make sure that we're relevant. So areas of focus for social media, we have sustainability efforts, diversity programs, just making sure that we are open to as many communities, people from diverse backgrounds, religions within FedEx. And then we also have rewards and loyalty programs where we provide special rewards or discounts to our loyal followers. So please, once you get off, actually, as you're sneaking into your phone in this forum, please go in to FedEx and subscribe, okay? And like, yeah? So we have a case study that I think I'm really eager to get what the findings are or to hear what you have to say. So you're seated in different groups, and what we're going to do is we have the different sheets of paper. We have a couple of questions, and we just want each table to choose one question, and we want you to have a discussion on it. I'll give you about 10 minutes, and then you guys are going to choose a leader within your group, and the leader will come or the representative will come and give us findings of what your discussion is. So the first one is, what ideas should we implement to resonate and grow our follower base on social media? Number 2 is, what channels are most relevant to you? And what type of content would interest you the most? What format is it? Videos, testimonials? And then number 3 is, what works for someone your age or slightly older than you? What does your parent use? My dad uses Facebook, by the way, and I'm not on Facebook. I think I skipped that generation. And then, yeah, share ideas, a variety of platforms and content types for reaching different ages. So, choose. Miss Nigeria, please choose you this day. Which one? Your table will. Yeah, so the questions are there. You can read from the screen, you can read from the table.
So the first one, they just want to go the social media base. So they're asking what ideas and what should they post on there, and what content should
Why
they
is that?
so that
Why is that?
The second one, as a business owner. Which question did I ask? So maybe they're asking if they should message like small businesses. Like everybody has
Give us
a
2
social
minutes.
media. You see, and what is one way FedEx just messages more?
So she has a suggestion there. So what about you guys?
And so on and so on, and maybe post your social.
The reason why we did that is because for the younger people, we find out that everyone is on TikTok, right? So these companies can engage active TikTok members, or what can I say, verified people, maybe who do comedy. And then they just do their skits. Then while they're doing those skits, they will be advertising that same business as well. For example, there's this guy from where we come from who is called Gosh. He's like Gosh Vines on TikTok. So he's just doing his comedy, but at the same time, he's advertising a business. So this will actually work for the younger people. And then for the elders to know, well, we know that there is no way I'm going to find a youngster like you reading a newspaper. We know it's all boring, or maybe if I get a brochure, then I'm like sitting down reading. There's no way I would do that because it's not really interesting at all. So basically, as for us, the young people, if they engage like people who are active on social media, TikTok, IG, Twitter, or YouTube, it's much easier to advertise that business. And making use of ads as well, because we find out that everyone here plays games or is on something, a website or something. So making the use of ads, you can actually advertise a business in a much simpler way. And as we find out that we have people who are in remote areas and who don't know about this stuff, so engaging the use of radio stations where we come from can be much easier for us to market the business, since some do not have access to mobile devices. So using the radio and local TV stations is much more easier. So
to go on TikTok, just to cruise, scrolling down and watching 1-minute videos, 40 seconds videos. So you should invest more in creating shorter videos which are interesting at the same time. That way you can capture more audience. Number 2, it actually goes hand in glove with what they were saying. Create content with most famous people on TikTok. Collaborations are a better way of growing fast. So there are already people who are exposed on TikTok and they have many followers. If you just collaborate with those, maybe get a video or 2 and you get tagged, that will really grow your fan base on TikTok. Number 3, you should capture people's attention by your branding. Young people, we love seeing good-looking things, So your branding should be eye-capturing. And also, while we're on branding, you should pull stands on TikTok. Because the thing that makes people or businesses or organizations or individuals to go viral on TikTok, you see there's that operation whereby I just give away maybe $2,000 to a random kid in the streets and we take a video of that. Young people appreciate. So the video will definitely go viral and people will start noticing you care about young people and boom, your fan base grows. Also, you should use young people to manage your social media accounts. There is no way that a grown person can actually know the trending tag of the week to put on your video or the type of content you should create. So definitely getting younger people to manage your accounts is going to be the recipe. And last but not least, you should also create a challenge. You see, on TikTok, challenges are all trending, the ceiling challenge and all. So definitely you should create your own challenge where young people can do duets, maybe collaborate. And the challenge, if it goes viral, then your fan base is growing. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Well, the question was, what works for someone your age? Well, for what works for someone, actually for our age, is YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Yeah, it's question 3. So it's Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Then for someone slightly older than our age, yes, of course, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram also works for someone who is older than our age. That includes our parents as well. Then what type of content doesn't work? What type of content doesn't work? These are aids. So for instance, affiliate marketing. When someone advertises on our platform, some people get annoyed to that affiliate marketing. So that actually doesn't work to some of the people. Yes, and the ideas for variety of platform and content types for listening audience of different ages. So TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, slightly over than our age, WhatsApp and Facebook, they also they send the information to people that is at our age or slightly our age. So yes, these are the platforms that you can use to send the information to people that is at our age or slightly over our age. Thank you very much.
Are we done? No, I think there's number 2. Is there a team that hasn't presented? Yeah, please do. And then, is there any other that hasn't presented? Has your team presented? Have you presented? Okay, so please come. Come. Yeah. Yeah, and this other team can also come up so that we go home early, right? Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So we chose question number 3. Consider the generational audiences. What works for someone your age, slightly older than you, and your parents? So what we chose is music and entertainment. No matter how old you are, you will always enjoy a good video, an entertaining video that will capture your interest and will keep it there. None of us will enjoy a video that's boring and that you lose interest because there you scroll. But something that piques your interest, you will stay there, you will watch the whole video, you might even save it. Yes, that's the first question. Then the second question is, what type of content doesn't work? For us, that's like young people, a bit older, and parents, we chose news and finance reports. Reports, people that would make videos of news and reports, nobody really watches news anymore. Be honest, people, nobody does. I mean, you go on TV, you switch on the TV, you see news, you switch to the next channel. Yeah. So we chose news and finance report. That's something that doesn't work. Question number 3. Share ideas for a variety of platforms and content types for reaching audiences of different ages. Okay, we chose news, adapting news into different TikToks or other platforms. So when we talk about news, news on TV, they will stretch it out for an hour. But on TikTok or other platforms, they will take that whole hour, they will take the important parts, like the climax part, and they will shove it into like 2 to 3 minutes, easily. There you have your whole hour of news in 2 to 3 minutes. We also chose that things that makes you believe that you can change, you can make a change. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So videos that makes you feel that you can make a change. Videos that comes from maybe the place you were brought up in. People that says, look, I was your age. I came from a bad place. I grew up poor and so on and so on. They didn't start rich. That makes us feel like we can make a change. Okay, yes. Then the next one, it makes you feel part of a company. So they show you how they do business, who they do business with. Okay, that's social media. Then we also went on the topic that not everybody has a phone. Yes, 80%, 90% of people, but it will never be 100%. So that's why we said those who don't have phones. We think that business to customer approach is also working best. So businesses comes to customers on one-on-one. Yeah. You know, businesses can make you believe things even if you know in your mind that it's false. If they can make you think that it's true, like they come up to you, you know that if you jump, you can't fly, you will fall, right? But if a business comes to you and they say, well, with our product, we can just step on your toes, and once you jump, you can fly. The way they approach you, that's a big thing, yes. Okay. Oh, and what we were also saying is, like FedEx, if they come to a farmers, right? And they say, well, if you give us your cattle or your agricultural, like your plants and so on, we will pay you. And then we will go to other countries and sell it there, then we get our money back. They have a partnership. So that is one-on-one. They see, okay, there's a small business, I'm a big company, I come to you, I say, look, I want to buy your product, I will pay you, and then they sell your product. There, it's a good partnership. Thank you very much, everybody.
So our group chose question 2. It was, as a business owner, are you influenced by messages from big brands in socials? And the answer is yes. Of course, you'd want to know what is making this business big that you would use to develop your small company. That's one. And what channels are most relevant to you as a person? I believe this question is basically answered by gender roles. what entertains a boy cannot be necessarily what entertains a girl. So for you to advertise to them, you have to know who is your target audience. If you're advertising to a boy, bring it in something maybe through football, music, bring something related to that, and then chip in the information you want to bring to them. Then for a girl, personally, I'm not so experienced. I don't know what they really like. So maybe they can tell you what they want, what they like. Eh? With that information, you chip in what you want, and yeah, they move with that, and they'll learn. Oh, so they are selling this and this. Okay, maybe. Then the content and the format. Format, well, basically you have to make it brief, because personally, I can if I'm on TikTok and I see the video is something like 2 minutes, I skip that. I can't waste 2 minutes on something that's that long. That's too long. Make it brief, something like 30 to 45 seconds, and it's straight to the point. And yeah, if you're advertising basically our age, that's Instagram and TikTok. Facebook, to be honest, Facebook is for 40 plus. If no offense, but if you use Facebook, yeah, some countries do use Facebook, yes, teenagers, but around the world generally, Facebook is for 40 plus. Yeah, teenagers no longer really go there. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you guys. Ruth was sitting and taking notes on all of your feedback. Hopefully, in the near future, we'll have a young person managing our social media department. You'll have 30-second FedEx videos on TikTok. Your feedback will go straight up to the team in USA, and hopefully soon we'll see some of the things that you've suggested implemented in our marketing strategy. Good. To wrap up, we did go over our time, Ruth. We're sorry. If you have any questions, you can go to any of the links, especially the small business link for you guys. I know I spoke to the team that's from my home country. I'll be in contact with them to discuss their shipping needs. I can tell you that FedEx is present in each one of your countries. The Swaziland team will know as well. I've managed that department very closely as well. But any transport needs, any distribution needs, reach out to your local FedEx. We love to partner with small businesses. We do preferential rates. There's grants available for small businesses. So read up on it. And hopefully we'll see some of your shipments on our vans very soon. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your next presentation.
I think you can clap it. Yeah, I was going to say we didn't give an opportunity for questions, but we are here later for you to ask. Yeah?
Thank you. So I think we've learned quite a lot about FedEx, the business, and then listening to all that you people had to say about Gen Z, social media and all. I'm sure they've taken what you've shared, and then as the world said, you should see some of the feedback that you have given them today. You should see it. So when you start seeing FedEx on TikTok, just know that it's all because of you. So I think you can give yourselves a round of applause. You've done well with all the ideas that you've given FedEx today. So I just want us to take a group photo for FedEx. So I have some props on your tables. So each table should have about 2 or 1 prop, right? Okay. So we are just going to photographers. How are we taking the pictures? On the stage. Okay, so we are all going on the stage to take a picture. Some down, some up. So please, table 1, can we move? Table 2, move. Please leave your phones behind. Leave bottles behind. Leave notebooks behind. Just go with your beautiful smiles and the props. Yes, on the stage.
don't have to stand up, don't worry. I see you're about to eat chocolate, so.
My name is Ilori Moses. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
And we have the planning phase in the project management and execution phase.
All right, so he said the planning and execution. South Africa, I'm coming to you next.
I'm Amy Philander, and initiation is also part.
Okay, we have planning, execution, and initiation. Anyone else? We've already heard from Nigeria. So we have to hear from somewhere else. Okay, let's go to Ghana. Give me another part of the process.
Monitoring and control.
Monitoring and control. Then there's one more we're left with. Which school are you from? This is Cote d'Ivoire.
And the closing.
All right, fantastic. So this is what we're going to do right now. And if I could get some help from just maybe a few folks to help me pass out materials, let me briefly explain what's going to happen. All right? So, of course, you already know about project management because I saw your presentations. You've been doing them in your company program, so that's fine. So these will stay here, but then I'll administer these, and I'll use this one once we get to the... So this is what's going to happen right now, okay? There is a competition that's going to happen. Let me count the tables. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all students are at the tables, right? There's no students in the back? No, okay, great, fantastic, fantastic. So here's what we're going to do. A successful project, when it's finished, right, it's on time, it's on a budget, it's delivered with quality deliverables, and with a motivated team. So we're going to build a structure. Has anyone ever done the tower game or heard of the tower game? If so, raise your hand. Anyone ever? Raise it high, don't be ashamed. Or maybe you're halfway certain, you're like, I don't know. All right, fantastic. So for the rest of you, this is probably your first time doing this. Great. So here's some examples of projects that were built, probably not through project management, but projects that were built many years ago. One was the pyramids, right, built in 2570 BC. Another one is, I believe is on here, the Eiffel Tower. We have the Burj Khalifa. So all of these are examples of projects. Now let's get to the fun stuff. So this is what we're going to do. Each table, these amazing, wonderful planners that are here who've been planning the conference, you guys give them a round of applause. Please clap for them. If you knew the drama that was happening behind the scenes to get you here, you would stand up and you would bow to them because they've done so much to get you here. So please give them another round of applause. And when you see them passing through the hallway, just stop and say, thank you, or Madasi, or merci beaucoup, or whatever you say in your own language, just thank them. So every table is going to get 5 paper cups, all right? How many? 5. How many? 5. And they're going to get 20 sticks. How many? 20. And then because we're in Rwanda, we're not going to do plastic bags, we're going to do paper bags. Every group is going to get 1 paper bag. How many? 1. All right, so when you get these materials, this is your assignment. You're going to have 30 minutes. And you have to build the tallest structure that you can. The height has to be a minimum of 20 centimeters, which is around 20 inches. Excuse me, 50 centimeters, which is around 20 inches. And the tallest cup counts, so no stick can go over the tallest cup. So let's say, for example, you're building a structure, right? And it's this high off the ground. But you decided to just put sticks all the way up and you didn't use a cup as the final part of how you measure the height, then that's incorrect. It has to be the cup. That's where I'm going to measure at. So the tallest structure that has a cup, right, I'm going to measure at the cup level. Does that make sense? No. So as you're going around, I'll explain more, okay? The instructions will be there, so by all means, just read them. So you have to build the tallest structure. The second thing is it has to stand up or remain standing for the duration of this seminar. So you can't have it standing up and as soon as you let it go, it falls down. That won't win. It has to stand by itself for the remaining of the seminar. Does that make sense? So we're going to take some time to build the structure. Then we're going to have a debrief at the tables, and then we're going to have a debrief together. Yes, I see there's questions. Ignore that one, sorry. Don't worry about that one. Ignore that one. I was going to give extra points for the group that does it quickly, but don't worry about that one. It's not about time, it's about actually accomplishing the mission. Here's what I encourage you to do. Once you have all the materials, I'm going to set the timer. I highly encourage you, before you start jumping into the actual building of the structure, take some time to communicate amongst yourselves to develop a plan. Develop a plan of actions. The last thing is, just in case you need it, I'm going to have two rolls of tape that are going to be available for use right here, okay? So does everybody have all the material? Please count your material. Hey, you've started. Why? You see, these are the people, they don't, watch this table. Watch this table. Please count your materials. Does everyone have 5 paper cups, 20 sticks, and at least 1 bag? Yes? All right. Here's the last thing, and this is the part that's really important, so I want you to listen. You know, just like with any project, life can happen, and it can take you off course, right? So the same thing can happen as you're building this. We have something called life happens. Please repeat after me. Life happens. Life happens. So if I say life happens, I'm going to give you a scenario, and that's going to impact your projects. Let's say, for example, I say life happens. You just realized that you don't have enough money to finish, so I'm coming to collect 3 of your sticks. I'll do it. And you have to keep building the project, because that's how life works, right? When you've done your projects, you realize, hey, we don't have lights right now, so we were going to meet. There's no lights, there's load shedding, whatever, but we still have to continue and successfully execute our project in the midst of difficulty. I won't make it too difficult, but just know that life will happen. Any questions before we begin? Any questions? Any questions? Going once? Going twice. Okay, let me set the timer. And the DJ is going to play some wonderful music, so you can begin. Oh, you can't see you can't see the timer.
You're now locked in with your favorite DJ, DJ Styles. Follow DJ Styles on SoundCloud, Facebook, and Instagram at DJ Styles Music.
to measure to see which of these two is the highest. Now, as we're measuring this, first question we have is this. What challenges did you experience or did you encounter? What challenges did you encounter? Yes.
When you took 3 minutes away from our time, that was like when you said life happens. That 3 minutes could have done that team good, Shem. But like, that 3 minutes, yeah, it would have helped. But you took it away, like life happens.
Life does happen. Sometimes life will just, I think one of the pitches earlier said when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So life took away your time, so you had to redeem it. All right, so that was one of the challenges. Yes, another challenge.
Improper planning. It was improper because each and every person had their own idea. So we had to plan using each and every person's idea.
So when I took away the minutes, also proper planning. Other challenges that you experienced. Anyone else? Yes.
Yes, we had different ideas, so we couldn't make them like we be a team, more like a team. So that was a challenge to us. But somewhere, somehow, we overcome it by cooperation. Thank you.
We did not overcome that.
Okay, so at this table, they said we had some challenges. One person said we overcame with preparation. Another person said we did not overcome with preparation. So that brings to mind another question. Were you focused on building the tallest structure, or were you focused on something else? What was your primary focus? Let me talk to these people who just, they finished about 6 minutes ago, and they've just been chilling. So talk to me about what was your focus when you attacked this project? What was your focus?
First, we focused on having a very strong base so that we can take it as high as possible without it falling over.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I said, first we focused on having a very strong base so that we can push it as high as possible without it falling over.
Okay, so listen. The folks that just already knew that they're not in the competition, they're not even listening anymore. They don't care. But he said that we focused on having a strong foundation, and then everything else followed. That's actually a life lesson. And JA is giving you a strong foundation, particularly with the skills, right? The entrepreneurship skills, the project management skills. That's a foundation, actually, that will take you through the rest of your life. So this tower game is really like a metaphor, right? And they started with a strong foundation. Anyone else, what was your plan as you went into this project? I haven't come to this table yet, so yes.
Our plan was to make a light tower, but we didn't have enough raw materials to make it. So we just had to cook up what we can.
All right, so they say they just utilized whatever they had available to them. Let me check my time real quick. All right, so here's another question. How does this game apply to some of your daily projects that you do? What are some lessons that you can take from this game into your daily projects? Let me have someone else maybe that hasn't spoken yet. Yes. From Cape Town.
It could affect your whole day. Like if you were planning, or if you didn't plan, and then you just go on with your day, and your whole day could literally fall apart. So you should plan.
So she said you should plan, because if you don't plan well, it can impact your whole day. Yes, someone else. How does this game impact your daily projects or some lessons you could learn?
Okay, so I learned differently from this project. Basically, I learned that results are better than the process. So when we were still building this thing, we were not really actually maybe owning the victory. But after finishing the project, the feeling we have right now of being successful is better than the struggle of going to the success. So it just teaches us to be persistent.
Okay, anyone else? Yes.
I learned that two heads are better than one. So when you put more than one head together, you can get at least somewhere.
Okay, let me come here real quick. And then I have one more question before we reveal who the winner is.
And you know, what we also learned in here, anybody can work alone. Anybody can say, hey, I'm the boss. Hey, I can do this. Hey, I can do that. But not anybody can work in a team. Hey, let me listen to their ideas. My idea is not working. She said an idea. Let's hear and let's try her idea out. So, you know, in life, anybody can say, I did this, I did that. But it's very difficult to work in a team. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
And what I learned is this: we should not give up, no matter what. Because for us to get to this thing, it was tough, honestly. But we didn't give up. We gathered together, like we bring a suggestion to bring this thing, and we thank God it's really stand like.
So lots of great lessons learned, and I'm just curious, what was maybe the most frustrating or irritating? Don't mention a person, okay? Because I don't want any fights to happen. What was the most maybe irritating or frustrating part of the process? Let me pick someone that I haven't heard from yet. Have I heard from you? Okay, let's hear from you.
I think the most frustrating part of this is joining the stick. Then after some time, you notice that it falls off again. You try to put it back together, it falls off. It was truly frustrating.
All right, I'm coming to, he looks frustrated. He looks like he has something to say.
Very many people were cheating, namely group this and group that. 90% of their tower is tape. Why is that? Why is 90% of your tower tape?
Wait. So he said they were cheating because now this is what happens in life. Sometimes you see the results and you're not upset with the hard work, but you're upset of how you didn't do the things that you didn't do. They used the resources, did they not? Did I tell them they couldn't use 90% of the tape? I said you have this many resources, and look at the way they're just chilling. They know themselves. So they're cheaters. So in life we have some sore losers and we have some good winners. Somebody else, the most frustrating part of the process. Anyone else that we haven't heard from? I saw a hand go up. Who? No, okay, so no one else. All right, so now then, where's the person that measured? Because I don't want to be the one to say it. So before we reveal who actually won, because it's between these two, the prize is going to be money. It's not a lot of money, so don't get too excited. But the prize will be 100,000 Rwandan francs. There'll be enough to buy a biscuit or something. But you will share amongst yourselves. So you can go buy a muffin, or you can put the money together, buy some pizza or something, I don't know. But you'll get 100,000, all right? That will be your prize money. So with no further ado, let's hear who the winners of this year's Tower Game is. Drum roll.
It's quite understandable, the team that is doing the drum roll. We understand, we stand with you. Okay, so in measuring, we place this on each other and then measured by the letters, right? So we identified what was standing by what letter, right? So when we measured, this team had just stopped at F, right? We are aligned, right? So this team stopped at R. So you all know the winners by now. All right.
So please, let's take a photo with the winning team. This is your cash money. Okay. Money. Please, let's have some music as we put the true style. Let's play a song, please, so we can do it the right way. Wait, hold on. DJ, I beg, where's the music? We have to begin again. Yeah, bring it up, please. So what's your team name? Hurry up, what's the team name? What's your team name? The winners. You are the winners.
What's our name?
Hey, money. So congratulations. Everybody did very well. I hope you learned some very great lessons. Nobody is a loser, but there are definitely some winners, and we know this table won. Hey, I beg, this is your money, so please, it's real money. So collect it, decide how you want to spend it. Congratulations once again to everybody, and thank you guys so much for your time. I'm going to put it back in the hands of the coordinators of the event.
Thank you, Tim. Please, I'm the MC for the event, so you can pass me a note too. But I am glad that we all learned something from the exercise. I think this is the third time I have seen this exercise. The second was by PM